Hey, welcome to ceejayceesmotivation. Today we are going to talk about 7 important barriers you must overcome to become successful. 7 important barriers you must overcome to become successful. Do you want to be successful? Are you really serious? Do you really want to succeed? Do you have what it takes to be successful? Do you have what it takes to push past the obstacles or barriers to succeed? Do you actually want to be successful? If your answer is in the affirmative, then we are going to discuss some of the barriers that you need to push past or to overcome in order to be successful. You see, some challenges seem to be very difficult, but if you persist, you'll be able to overcome them. You see, sometimes it looks so fascinating how successful people approach problems, where others see insurmountable obstacles, where they see obstacles that they think that cannot overcome. Successful people see temporary obstacles and they see great opportunity to advance. Do you know that in the face of hardship, many people allow themselves to be driven by negativity, and in doing so, many of them are held back. But the opposite is the case for a few people. I mean, those ones who are determined to be successful and those ones who are successful. It is just the opposite. Successful people exhibit confidence in the face of hardship or opposition or obstacles. And they are driven by the ability to let go of any negativity that tries to hold them back and strangulate their ambition. There are some barriers you must push past or overcome to become successful. These challenges or obstacles drag many people down because they appear to be barriers that is impossible to overcome. And I have about 7 of them here that we can discuss. Oh, by the way, before we go on, I want to ask you to push that subscribe button, subscribe to this channel, and push the notification bell so that you will be getting our videos as we release them. And I also would like you to, give me your comments and also like the video if you like it. Okay, let's go. Number 1 barrier that you must encounter is the barrier of fear. Fear is nothing more than a lingering emotion fueled by your imagination. Fear is a choice. Some people turn the fear to an acronym, as things that are looking that they are real, but they are not actually real. They put it this way. They say that fear is false evidence appearing real. That is the FEAR. Fear evidence appearing real. So successful people know this better than anyone. So they flip fear on its head. They are addicted to this feeling they get from conquering their fears. Every time fear shows up, they get so excited to conquer their fears. And I have had many people say that courage is not absence of fear. So don't ever allow fear to hold you back. Don't ever hold back in life just because you feel scared or you feel afraid. I want to say here that death isn't the worst thing that can happen to you. The worst thing that can happen to you is allowing yourself to die inside while you are still alive. Let's go over to number 2. Another barrier is, number 2 barrier here is being obsessed with what other people think. When you allow your sense of pleasure and satisfaction to be determined by what people think, then you are no longer the master of your own destiny. Although it is impossible, I must confess, it is impossible to turn off your reactions to what others think of you, but you don't have to hold up your accomplishments to what other people think. That way, no matter what other people think or what they are thinking or doing, you will not attach your self-worth to what they think. Successful people know that over-caring about what other people think is a waste of time and energy. Because I tell you, many people will think different ways or in different ways. So you cannot, become schizophrenic about it. Tomorrow somebody thinks about something else and you try to align yourself to what that person is thinking, and then the next day somebody is thinking about you in a different way. You try to, that would be a difficult task to accomplish. So when successful people feel good about something they have done, they don't allow or let anyone's opinion take that away from them. No matter what other people think of you at a particular moment, you're never as good or as bad as they think. Okay, let's move to the next one. Age. Your age. You see, successful people don't let their age define who they are or what they are capable of doing or capable of. Age really is a number. You see, most times people feel compelled to tell you what you should or shouldn't do because of your age. Don't listen to them. Successful people certainly don't. There have been many successful people that started off at a very late age and they went ahead and accomplished good things. And there are people also that started very early, very young age, and they went on to accomplish so many things. So don't let your age to become a barrier. Successful people just follow their heart and allow their passion, not the body they are living in, to be their guide. Number 4, toxic people. Successful people believe in a simple notion. You are the average of 5 people you spend the most of your time with. Just as great as people help you to reach your full potential, toxic people drag you down with them. Toxic people create stress and strife that should be avoided at all costs. If you're happy with where you are in life, take a look around. Take a look around the people you are associating yourself with. More than often, the people you have surrounded yourself with are the root of your problem. You will never reach your peak until you surround yourself with the right people. Number 5. Let's talk about your past failures or your setbacks. Similar to fear, the past or your past is the product of your mind. No amount of guilt can change the past. Successful people know this. They push past their failures or their setbacks and they focus on living at the moment. It is impossible to reach your full potential if you're constantly trapped by your past or your failures or your setback. If you're unable to embrace the moment and move forward, you will never be successful. What you must do is to accept your past and make peace with your past, and then you move forward. Successful people know that only good time to look at the past is to see how far they have come. John Maxwell wrote in his book, the title of his book is Failing Forward. So he said, when you fail intelligently, learn from your failure and move forward. Don't allow your past to hold you back. Number 6, I want to talk about success. This could surprise many people. Sometimes your success can be a barrier to your being very successful. Sometimes when people accomplish certain things in their lives, they have never reached their full potential. But that momentary success that they achieved, will make them to feel that they have arrived. They become complacent. They develop this, what I call, I have arrived mentality. And they are not able to push to their full potential. So success can be a barrier to being very successful. Okay, number 7, the fear of the future. No amount of anxiety can change the future. Unrealistic perception of the future is the product of your mind. You see, successful people know this, and they don't allow the fear of the future to paralyze them. They focus on living in the present moment. And I say again, it is impossible to reach your full potential if you're constantly terrified about the future. You have to make a bold decision not to wait for the perfect moment to live a perfect life. Don't wait for a perfect moment to live a perfect life. You must learn how to accept the uncertainty of the future. Don't place unnecessary expectations upon yourself, and you begin to worry. Worry has no place in here now, should be your attitude. Mark Twain once said, I hope I pronounce his name correctly, he said, worrying is like paying a debt you don't owe. Worrying is like paying a debt you don't owe. Okay, I said I'm going to give you 7. I have one bonus point for you here. This bonus point is perfection. You see, perfection can also be a barrier to your being very successful. Some people want to wait for everything to be perfect before they can, take action, before they can move forward. Waiting to be very perfect or things to be perfect for them to move forward can become a very serious barrier to their moving forward. And I want to encourage you again, or ask you to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and also press that notification button. Give me your comments. Let me know. There are other things that are barriers. I just mentioned 7 of them and gave you one more, which is perfection. We have also procrastination. Procrastination can be a barrier, and so many others. So you go ahead and give me what you think that could be a barrier to becoming successful. And I want you to once again subscribe to our channel, like this video, give me your comments, and press that notification button. And I want to thank you for listening until I come your way again.